Aloha out there in internet land. This is Tardis coming at you. I got two things to review, two things I just pulled from my garden. Let you know how they are. The first of them is the Ivory Pear Tomato, the Ivory Pear Cherry Tomato. And the second of them is the Sweet Cayenne. That's right, the Sweet Cayenne Pepper. Uh, these are the second and third earliest to finish in my little garden. Um, I'm going to go over what I got, and first I want to apologize for the lighting. I know it's bad, but I got to get this done now because I got stuff to do today. Um, I got these both at Tradewinds Fruits. I bought them there. So far, their stuff has been really good. The three things, the things I am growing look to be legit and look to be exactly what they're describing, so that's important. I'd like to get started, though, with this and give this a taste. This is the Ivory Pear Tomato. And as I said before in my last Fahrenheit Blues review, I don't like tomatoes. I'm not a big tomato guy. I'm going to read the description of this and see how it is. It says, rare ivory-colored pear-shaped tomato. Plants bear heavy crops of these beautiful little translucent ivory tomatoes. Flavor is sweet, similar to a cherry or pear tomato. There we go. Now, something about this plant. I grew it from seed, and I'm not a great grower by any means. It's my first grow in years of anything. I'm still just learning the ropes as to growing these things. So my grow does look terrible. But this plant is annoyingly long. It's annoyingly tall. I've had to wrap it around other plants just to keep it where it is. If I ever grow this again, I'm definitely going to top it and try to get little shoots, even if it takes longer to make fruit, because it is just hard to bear. Also, the leaves all look like they're dying. I don't know if I'm overwatering or underwatering. It's just a very finicky plant, extremely finicky plant. So I really hate growing it. But it does have a lot of little fruits forming, and it does look cool. The fruit looks cool. The plant looks like crap. I'll show you the plant now. Here is the first bundle of fruits. As you can see, I picked the one on the right. Now I'm going to show you a quick video of the plant, and you'll see what bad shape it's in. And there's let me get the right name of the tomato, a San Marzano pepper growing next to it. So be a little careful. You'll be seeing a San Marzano that's kind of leaning on it and growing next to it. But this is the plant. As you can see, the leaves look really, really bad right now. The leaves are looking awful. There's lots of little fruits on it as you go around. Lots of little clusters of tomatoes, which is its one redeeming value. Oh, well, and the fact that the tomatoes look good. But as you can see, it's a real pain in the butt to grow. It's a real pain in the butt to grow. So, let's see if it's worth it. Let's give this guy a try. Ivory Pear Tomato. Pops right off, and this just pulled right off the plant, just with a little tug. So that tells me it's ripe. I have washed it. Let's cut it in half and see if the inside is yellow. All right, inside. Nice, looks plump and juicy. A lot of flesh. A lot of little seeds in there. Come on, focus. Bad lighting is throwing everything off. There we go. As you can see, the inside's very fleshy. It looks very juicy. I'm going to quarter this. Yeah, it's very ripe. That's good. Quarter that, and without further ado, let's give this a try. Ooh. Wow. Okay, that's actually really good. I would eat that. I will eat this. It is very good. It's very sweet, and I like that. It's an extremely sweet flavor. It's got the tomato flavor as well, which I don't care for tomatoes, but the really overly sweetness on the front of it The very like pineapple-y, not pineapple. I'm trying to think of what's a very sweet fruit like a pineapple's sweetness, but not quite a pineapple. But it's got this sugary sweetness to it, followed by the tomatoey taste. But the tomatoey taste is not overbearing. I really like that. I really like that. Mmm. Very tropical. A very tropical fruit flavor. It does taste like a tomato on one half, or one third of it tastes like a tomato. Two-thirds of it tastes like just a very sweet fruit. And I really like that, which means I am going to have to grow this again. I don't like that plant, so I am going to have to either clone it or plant another seed and keep it really, really, really short. And get a little better at growing it, finding out what it needs, what I'm doing wrong. The fruit is fantastic, though. Refreshing. Very refreshing. Very sweet and light. Okay, I highly recommend that. If you don't like tomatoes, give that a shot. Ivory Pear Tomato. Next up, the first pepper that's ready in my yard. I have a few different pepper plants, and this is the first one. I also got this at Tradewinds Fruits. Down the line, I have some seedlings I planted from pepper lovers, from refining chilies from different places people have recommended to me. Like I said, I'm not promoting Tradewinds Fruits, but I did buy their stuff first because they have a nice catalog, nice website, and their stuff is turning out to be exactly what they say it is, and I really like that. So yeah, I guess I am promoting them a little just because I like what they do, and when I find something better, which I'm hoping I do, because they kind of have this Walmart feel to them. They kind of the one thing against Tradewinds Fruits, they don't seem like real breeders. They seem like a business who's taking other people's breeds and selling them. I could be wrong, but something shady. It feels a little shady. They seem a little like too good of a business, and not as much as a grower. But if what they make is really good, then buy it. What can I say? Sweet cayenne. So this is a cayenne pepper without the heat, and it's probably why it finished so quickly, because I think the hotter something is, possibly, the longer it takes to finish. Really great shape, really big. It turned red very quickly. It stayed green for a long time on the plant, like stayed green for like good 6 weeks on the plant, and then over the last few days, really, it just turned bright red. All right, let's read this. Sweet cayenne pepper. A delightful and unique cayenne with no heat. Bears 12-inch fruits tapered and curled at the tip. Fruits ripen from green to yellow, orange, red, and have thin walls. Plants bear quite heavy, and fruits are perfect for a wide variety of uses. 75 days. Now, what I'm planning for this, if this grows out and if this is really good, if it does taste like a cayenne, that's my concern. I don't know if this is going to be, if this is a sweet pepper made to look like a cayenne, and it's going to have a sweet pepper flavor, or if it's actually going to have that cayenne flavor. If it actually has that cayenne flavor with no heat, a good use I'm thinking for this would be to dry it out, turn it into a powder, and blend it to bring down the heat of super hots, like a Trinidad Scorpion. If I want, because scorpions taste amazing, but I can't handle the heat. If I make a powder and I add a little cayenne to the powder mix, and it brings down the heat without sacrificing flavor by adding a good cayenne flavor, that will be well worth it. Let's find out. All right, let me cut this open. Let's take a look inside. Very thick placenta at the top, but I think that might be normal. Never cut open a cayenne before. This could be tricky to cut. I gotta carefully cut along the whole line. A lot of juice coming out. Very sweet. I mean, the knife is... Here we go. Let's tear that. There's the inside. Yeah, that placenta was big at the top, but it's thin going down. Not a lot of seeds. So I guess the seeds are on this side. There are seeds. I wouldn't say it's a lot of seeds. They say it's thin-walled, but not really that thin. It's not thick, but it's definitely not a super thin one. Break that off so I can get just the... unusual taste. Not... It hits you with a strong flavor, and then the flavor fades very quickly. Having never eaten an actual full raw cayenne, can't tell right off the bat that flavor. It doesn't taste like a green pepper though, so that's good. That's a good sign. There's zero heat, completely zero heat. There is a sweetness to it. There's definitely a background sweetness. Not a red pepper sweetness, but an actual sweet. And there is that cayenne flavor. It's kind of like watered down cayenne flavor, but that just might be what all cayennes taste like. I am happy with the flavor. It is a very light, sweet, spicy. Not heat spice, but flavor spice. This would be good dry. This would be a good dry powder. Maybe a little sweeter than cayenne, which is, I guess, why it's called sweet cayenne. I spread that as just no heat cayenne. There's no heat, but it does actually have a sweeter tint to the flavor than the regular cayenne. Very easy to grow. It's staged short. I got some pictures here. Now, as I said, I'm not an expert grower. I'm a newbie, so if you're a newbie looking to grab seeds and grow them, this is kind of what you can expect. Just a, couple feet tall plant. That red one in the back is the one I'm eating. Stay short. Lots of fruits on it. Lots of peppers on it. As you can see, there's peppers on the left and right of it. And yeah, it tastes good. I'm going to have to dry it out. Once I have more of these, I'm going to dry them out, make a powder, see how they do. Even the big placenta part, zero heat. Complete zero heat. Not even a tingle. Good flavor. Very good flavor. I'm relatively confident that this is going to wind up making a really great sweet type of pepper. Cayenne, sweet cayenne flavored pepper. It's definitely recommend growing it. It's a nice one to grow. It's very pretty. If you need heat, this isn't for you. But if you want something without heat, it's actually really good to eat fresh. It's got it's not overpowering. Flavor hits you quickly and then fades very quickly. So the problem is you chew it and the flavor's gone. So it's not a lasting flavor, not a lingering flavor, which could be good. It actually makes it easier to eat it. Yeah, highly recommend it. These turned out really well. My Fahrenheit Blues, I didn't give it too good reviews on the taste. It was just a B minus B on the taste. These guys, yeah, I really like that Ivory Pear. I'm going to give that a 4.5 out of 5, the Ivory Pear. As for this is very nice. The Sweet Cayenne, really nice. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. It's a really nice pepper. Plant is fun and easy to grow. This, I have a feeling, is going to make some really great peppers, which will help, some powder that will help break up the super heat if I turn some of my super hots into powder. The skin is not tough at all. I thought it might be. Easy to eat. Very nice flavor. There we go. The Ivory Pear, Sweet Cayenne. Sweet Cayenne peppers are 15 seeds for $2.50. The Ivory Pear, I spent $2 for 25 seeds. Both of them well worth it. If you have any questions, put it in the comments, and I will get back to you on that. All right. If you can think of anything else or a better place for me to buy stuff than Tradewinds Fruits, please put the recommendations. Like I said, I bought from a few other places. I don't have them listed in front of me. And they're just seedlings now, so I won't have them ready till the end of the summer. But I will review them and let you know what I think. I haven't seen either reviews on the Ivory Pear or the Sweet Cayenne, so I thought I better do that. And now I'm just being long-winded and taking up your time. I think you got what you needed, so have an awesome day. Aloha.